Welcome, my dear students, Sharanu Sharanarthigal. Previous day, we have discussed two physical nature of matter. Now, we discuss remaining three physical nature of matter. They are: the particles of matter have space between them. The particles of matter are continuously moving. The particles of matter attract each other. Now here we can study about the particles of matter have space between them. We go with a beautiful activity. So in this activity we need equipments. They are the beaker, spoon, salt or sugar and a glass rod. Now we start the activity. Take some water in a beaker and note its level. So dissolve some salt or sugar it with the help of a glass rod. The salt dissolve in the water, but the level of water does not change. This is because the particles of salt get into the space between the particles of water. So just you observe this activity. We dissolved salt in the beaker. Is it changes any water level? No. Water does not change their level. And just you observe here, the particles of salt or sugar get into the space between the particles of water. So I think you understood this activity. So along with this activity, I will send one video also after the completion of these three physical nature. After completed this activity, you can do some same activity by using tea powder, coffee, lemonade or nimbu pani. So these are the related to the same activity. We have understood the particles of salt or sugar get into the space between the particles of matter. So I think this activity you may understood. So next we go through that another physical nature of matter is, that is the fourth one. Particles of matter are continuously moving. Particles of matter are continuously moving. This is the fourth physical nature of matter. So this is also we go through the one activity. So here the activity is very simple, but these are available in our home also. Those are the ink, any color ink, blue or red. So take a beaker here, pour the water and put a drop of blue or red ink slowly along the sides of the beaker. Leave it undisturbed for a few hours. This is the very important. You should not disturb this beaker. The ink spread evenly throughout the water due to the movement of the particles of water and ink. So observe slowly. You can take any color of the ink, blue or red. So you should not disturb this beaker. Observe few hours. Then ink is slowly spreading throughout the water along with the particles of water and ink. Okay. So here we can say that here another one definition is there which is related to this nature. The intermixing of two or more different types of matter on their own is called diffusion. The intermixing of two or more different types of matter on their own is called diffusion. Now I'll give some related activities of this nature. Do you know what is the nature here? Particles of matter are continuously moving. Now we go through that another related activity. You take incense stick, put to any corner of your home and get the smell. From this activity, we concluded that the particles of matter are continuously moving. Understood? Okay. Next, we go for last nature of matter is particles of matter attract each other. The particles of matter attract each other. So now study with activity. So we get the knowledge of this activity, I think. Okay. So take an iron nail, a piece of chalk and a rubber band. These three things we need for this activity. Try breaking them by hammering, cutting and stretching. It is more easier to break the chalk compared to the rubber and a nail. Less easier to break the rubber band and difficult to break the iron nail. You think these three things are to breaking, hammering and stretching. So one things to the another things, so they are different, are they? But difficult to breaking of in these three things, iron nail is very difficult to break. Because the particles in the iron nail are held together with greater force than in the rubber band or chalk. So here we have used that the three things by hammering, cutting, stretching, those are the iron nail, next chalk piece and the rubber band. So these two are the very easy, chalk piece and the rubber band to break or cut or stretch. So here the iron nail is, their particles are held together very strong. The force of attraction is very strong between the matter, iron nail. So here we concluded that the strength of this force of attraction varies from one kind of matter to the another kind. So thank you, my dear students. You listen very carefully and observe along with some activity related to these three physical nature of matter. Thank you one and all. Thank you very much.
Statistics of particles of matter. Take 50 milliliter of water in a beaker. Mark the level of water in the beaker. Now add some salt to the beaker and stir it well with the help of a glass rod. Observe the level of water now. Add some more salt and repeat the above procedure. It was observed that the particles of salt were evenly distributed in water. Also, it was observed that the presence of salt particles did not change the level of water in the beaker. This could be possible only if the particles of salt were accommodated in between the water particles. Thus, this clearly demonstrates that space exists between water particles. We know that there is a lot of space present between the particles of matter. Particles of matter are never at rest and keep moving continuously in these free spaces. Although their movements are not visible to the naked eye, it can be proved through the following activity. Take some incense sticks and smell their fragrance. Now place them at a distance from yourself and try to smell them. You will be able to smell the fragrance of the unlit incense sticks when you are close to them. However, their fragrance will not reach you when you are at a distance from them. After this, light the incense sticks and try smelling their fragrance from a distance. However, when the incense sticks are lit, you will be able to smell their fragrance even from a distance. Hence, it can be concluded that particles of matter move continuously and their speed increases with an increase in temperature. Take an iron ball and a piece of a chalk. Try to break the iron ball by hammering it. Repeat the process with the chalk piece. You will observe that the chalk piece breaks easily, but the iron ball does not break. This is because the forces of attraction between the chalk particles are lesser than the iron particles. Iron particles attract each other with a much greater force. This makes iron very hard and strong, because of which the iron ball does not break. Therefore, on the basis of the above activity, we conclude that the particles of matter attract each other. However, this force of attraction varies from matter to matter.